You've said a couple times in this interview, Odell, that you're a different person now, that you're in a different part of your life now. What do you mean by that?
I think for one, it's definitely that gratitude state. Obviously, having an 18-month-old boy opens your eyes, and just the things that I've been through in life. When people look back and they're like, "Oh, what would you give advice to your 21-year-old self?" And I'm like, at 25, everyone has that answer. It's like, "Oh, I would do this, that, the third." But at 30, I feel like my answer is you're gonna have to go through your own challenges and adversity and things in life. You're gonna have to mess up. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to learn from your mistakes, because each person's journey is their own. I could go and ask a LeBron or Randy Moore or all these guys about how would you handle this and that, but we're all in different situations. We're all individuals. Each person is completely different than the other. So it's a place where, man, I'm grateful to even be able to walk on a football field and run routes. I'm grateful to, it's just a funny experience. It's a small story, but in Baltimore, where I'm living at, I have to walk the trash can. It's not an easy walk, and it's up a hill because the trash can doesn't come down here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's instead of being in a place where you might complain about first world problems, or I'll catch myself complaining because my gas is low and I got to stop before a meeting. I found myself trying my very hardest not to complain about these opportunities, because someone else would love to have these opportunities, or my life could be way worse. So, again, I think I'm just in a place of peace and gratitude. Don't get me wrong. That person that's in there that had that passion that we always seen, that was fiery on the field. I don't think I'll ever be able to just lose him completely, but I can definitely say that I've grown up a lot, man, and it's just it's refreshing when you get to see this me and not the me when I was younger, who just was a little less patient.
Well, I hate to tell you, the reason why the trash can gets heavier each time is Josh Norman's putting more trash in your can every single day without you knowing, Odell.
That's what's going on, man. I knew it had to be something.
It had to be something, right? Are you willing to share what LeBron talks about with you? What do you guys chop it up about if you have that occasion?
He's just someone who obviously, LeBron is probably my biggest influence. He was the one that I watched the most growing up, and it doesn't even football wasn't even he doesn't play football, so it's different when I'm watching him. But the way that he's carried himself, the way that he approaches the game, the way that he never cheated, the workout regimens, just kind of all of those tips and advice. And whenever I got a moment, we could just sit down, just to be able to hear experiences from him. Again, not to go into the personal, but he's just been a very positive, impactful male figure in my life. And I think us as men, we usually don't sit there and ask, another man for advice or tips or tricks or anything like that. So he just really helped me in my career, on and off the field. My approach to the game, the love for the game, and aspiring to be great, especially through, my failures or whatever it was. That would probably be the biggest thing that, when I asked him about what moment or what play was it that you remember that you wish you could have back.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.